What's going on, everyone? Welcome back, Gumby and the Goobers, week 8. Brian, how we doing? Ready for week 8?
I'm ready. We were just talking a minute or two before the stream, and I feel like most of my calls this season have been right. Just haven't gotten those combos correct for the most optimal lineup. However, I do feel pretty good about the teams that I drafted early on Monday. Getting Tyreek Hill in the third or fourth round in most of my drafts was pretty insane closing line value. So hopefully you guys were in on the stream on Tuesday that we had where we talked about some of those players we projected to rise. Pretty much all of them except Kareem Hunt. And I'll give ETR a pass. They're allowed to be wrong on one of them. But other than that, my top 3 players at each position all are essentially projected in the top 5 at their respective position. So feeling pretty good, minus Kareem Hunt. But again, ETR, I'll allow them to be wrong in one instance. Anthony, how are you? Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, no, I definitely, first of all, I want to apologize for missing Tuesday's stream. I was watching the New Jersey Devils get their asses kicked by the Tampa Bay Lightning, 8-5. So in hindsight, probably not a wise decision to go to that game. But no, I did get the chance to watch you guys on Tuesday. And one of the things I picked up on that I'm actually proud of ETR. I'm very proud of ETR this week because they are finally on the side of what makes sense, common sense. And that is the fact that despite a huge game on Monday night from Lamar Jackson and a phenomenal performance, Josh Allen, he's got Amari Cooper now. He had a great game, last week, and I think he's definitely on the rise going forward. But despite both of those things, no quarterbacks ADP projected in the top 5 or even in the first round, I don't think, if I recall correctly from your stream. I saw a lot of Lamar Jackson going probably around like pick 10 to 15, Josh Allen the same. And I got to say, I'm proud of ETR because I have been banging that drum for the past handful of weeks at least. And it seems like finally they have wised up to what I believe is common sense, and that is to wait on quarterback. So proud of you, ETR.
Yeah, ETR, it's slowly but surely getting correct. Although if you do ask Eric, he will say that Jaden Daniels had 4 points after the first drive before he got hurt, and he was projected for 6 more points than any other quarterback, so he should have been going 101. He finished with 4 points. I understand the injury. No one can predict that. But anyway, we are burying the lead here. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to Gumby and Respooked GM. Thank you for the comment. Congratulations to Eric on coming in second place in the NBA slate that was on 2 days ago. 10K. So congratulations. Talk through it.
So I set my ranks. I uploaded them to UNDERDOG and clicked auto draft, and one of those drafts was the ones that won.
Wow. Exciting stuff. Thank you for talking us through that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean you could have at least lied and told a funny story.
Yeah, I handpicked this one. I knew Brandon Ingram was going to go out now. Brandon Ingram was projecting really well. I'll actually talk through it. That was kind of a joke. So the Pelicans situation, Zion was questionable. And if Zion doesn't play, Brandon Ingram is a huge upgrade, and Brandon Ingram already projected well, and I was leaning Zion was out. So I pushed up Brandon Ingram's projection a little bit and then just got a shit ton of him. And he ended up being in the winning lineup, or the second place lineup.
That's sick. Yeah, we were doing, if you guys were in on the stream on Tuesday, we did an NBA draft, which really showed my lack of knowledge for the sport of basketball and the players in the NBA as a whole. But there were some players in this. Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, we talked about. If you guys were in on the stream on Tuesday, those were 2 players that Eric and I both agreed have high upside that we liked. I know these guys were going in like the first 2 picks in most of the drafts, but you got to hit them right. You basically have to hit all 6 right to have a chance to win. So
yeah.
Congratulations.
You asked me how many points. I said, but like everyone has to get like 50 or 60. So it was about there. Also, another interesting thing. So I had Cam Thomas, his ADP was 34. I picked him at 30. And then Brandon Ingram, his ADP was 32. So I picked him at 31. Basically 2 6th-round picks who both projected well. So it's kind of like the same concept of like leverage we talk about in NBA or in NFL.
Interesting. Yep. And I know with NBA specifically, it's a lot about, like you said, with Zion, managing the Q tag game and who's going to play, and if they don't play, which team members are going to project well. So it really seems like a lot of it is more managing injuries in NBA than it is with the NFL. Is that a fair statement?
100%. Yeah. So many like Q tag games you got to play, and it's not too bad now because it's the beginning of the season. Zion was really the only one like who was questionable, but yeah, that's a big part of it. Like basically, if you want to like an overview of NBA, it's basically just, since projections are so accurate, using good projections, one, having a way to like not always take the same guys, having a way to like randomize at least a little bit and just manage your exposures and guys in the same tier and just not get overexposed to a certain guy.
Yeah, that's great. Good result. I mean, that was the first tournament of the season for NBA, right?
Second.
Big
Awesome. Slate. Their first one was 2 games.
Oh, you can only go down.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's true.
What did he say?
You can only go down from here.
That's true. Well, hey, you know what? It helps us fund the stream while we're still a small independent channel before we ultimately blow up. So if you guys are enjoying the content so far, let's just recap since we started this in less than 2 months. We have produced a $50,000 winner in Goatnapped. We have produced, or witnessed, I should say, a $10,000 winner in Gumby in NBA. So if you guys want to be winners with us, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Really helps out the channel grow. We're on a road to hitting 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So with all of your help and support, we will hopefully be able to get there.
Last thing on NBA, this was the team we drafted on stream. So Emmanuel quickly got hurt like halfway through the game, or not even like 10 minutes into the game. He was crushing too, which sucks. And Zach Edey fouled out in about 10 minutes.
Oh, you know,
did he really?
I was gonna say our team really wasn't like a lot of the players, because when you sent us the lineup that won the 10K, I was like, I remember a lot of these guys were on our team that we drafted on the stream.
I think it was 3 of 6. I think
that is hysterical on Edey though, because I don't know if you guys remember him in college though, just last year.
Yeah.
But the thing with him in college was literally that like nobody would call a foul on him.
Yep.
Like the refs just refused to call fouls on him, and he would never foul out. He would have like 5 literal fouls, and like 1 would be called, so he'd have 1 foul, late in the game, and he'd still be in. So he fouled out yesterday. He fouled out like that.
Oh yeah, he fouled out. Yeah,
that is hysterical. Wow, I'm crying, laughing on the inside.
Did he start the game for them?
Yes, he did.
He was the starter.
Well,
okay, so at least the usage was projected to be correct.
Because their actual starters hurt. Jaren Jackson.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the guy with the headband?
I don't watch basketball. I just.
You're thinking of Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. Yeah.
Oh, Jared Allen. Okay.
Great sales pitch, Brian. Nice. Raspook says, I didn't think Mobley was going to do that. Thought Allen was going to be that guy. Yeah, Cleveland is never fun. Just take all of them and just guess. I was more on Murray. Yeah, so I did kind of run good because DeJounte Murray got hurt. He broke his hand halfway through the game too.
I saw that.
He was also smashing. And that helped Brandon Ingram too.
Yes, I mean, for a lot of these things, we talk about it though. Like things always seem to have to break right. Even with the NFL last week, the team that won, like to make Gibbs as like the slate breaking player. Montgomery got hurt two plays before Gibbs had like a 65-yard touchdown to the house. So
we don't talk about week 7.
But I'm just saying,
no, week 7's not real.
You get a little bit of luck in that as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, when skill meets luck, that's when you. Do you guys want to talk through? Oh, here's my NBA rankings. Do you guys want to talk through like the position by position, or just hop in a draft and go from there?
Well, Anthony, I don't think Anthony, have you done any drafts yet this week or
not?
I did
a few, and honestly, again, I listened to you guys on Tuesday, and one of the things that I think you had mentioned, Brian, which I'm fully on board with based off the few drafts that I did. I like going running back early, first pick, especially in like the 6-man drafts, because you can still get like a capable wide receiver in the second round. But I really like running back early. If you want to go back to the running back rankings, actually, Eric, if you have the ability to, I mean, really. There's going to be some separation, of course, but I really like each of the top 6 guys. I think Derrick Henry for me is just an automatic play every week until he proves me wrong. Saquon, I know he had one, I think, kind of off week against Cleveland 2 weeks ago, but he's kind of an auto start for me too. Breece Hall, Mixon's been unbelievable, missed a couple games, but every game that he's played, he's been unbelievable. And then you got Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs. So yeah, I think early running back is kind of what the strategy that I'm liking this week. Also quarterback late. I'm going to stick to it with that. So I'm definitely ready to hop into the draft, but I kind of agree with what you were saying, Brian, on Tuesday.
Where's the tier break for you at running back, Anthony?
I think probably Gibbs, but I think HN is very compelling too, because now that Tua's back in the mix, I think it's probably after Gibbs for me.
Yeah, I don't think Gibbs is somebody who I'm actually staying away from this week, which is funny because the last 2 weeks, if you guys have listened, I said Montgomery 2 weeks ago is going to be the guy, no doubt about it. Last week, I said Gibbs was going to be the guy. I'm staying away from all running backs in the Lions this week. I just don't think they're going to have to score points. Tennessee's a bad offense. They're not going to have to do much to score, and I'd be surprised if anyone gets there in that game.
John says, "How do you win 10K in NBA?" And is the answer tonight Maxi? How do you win 10K? You just be super skilled, and let's see how much Maxi I have. I have 22% Maxi, so it's possible. 22% chance. All right, let's hop in a draft. Also, just a fun fact: I was looking at ETR's projections, and they have Bo Nix as the quarterback 6 ahead of Patrick Mahomes.
That's not that crazy.
No, that feels wrong. Stop it.
No, it doesn't. Bo Nix runs the ball and scores rushing touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes throws interceptions in the red zone and doesn't score.
ETR doesn't know ball. That's fine.
Except when no, you know what? That's surprising though, actually, because I know you said they have Kareem Hunt as RB11, so I'm surprised.
He's up now.
He's up now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Welcome back to the party.
He's at 9. He's at 9 now.
Thank you.
Thank
you for joining.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, still not high enough. But there are
Dobbins is
running backs early.
Dobbins is running back 4, ahead of Barkley.
Wow. I also don't feel like there's a clear-cut number 1 wide receiver this week. I feel like this is a week where, I mean, you look at Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, those are the 2 top wide receivers in, the fake ADP. And then Tyreek, of course. Actually, no, Tyreek's ahead of A.J. Brown in the fake ADP. But I just don't feel like there's a clear-cut wide receiver that I want. That's why I kind of like the running back early. I don't know if do you guys agree with that?
If Tyreek is there after the top 3 running backs go, I'll probably wind up taking him.
It's probably the one I would go with, yeah.
He would be the guy for me.
Yeah, so they were at ETR was actually talking about like projecting Jamar Chase versus T. Higgins, and they actually had T. Higgins projected more. I believe it was like half a point more or something until he got like downgraded with a Q tag.
So now, yeah, that's a good point.
But now they have him downgraded to they have him for 12.4 and Chase for 16.1. Whereas it was
forget what I said. Now we're taking Chase.
Yeah, Tyreek is 3, but he's only 0.1 points behind Amon-Ra, so it's basically the same thing. We're on the clock here. Any preference? Brees, Barkley.
What does ETR say as the number 2 overall?
They have Brees as the number 1.
Okay, I'll take Brees. We took a little bit of him on Tuesday, but
they were also saying, I was listening to Levitan talk about like projecting Saquon Barkley, and they said it's just so hard to get Barkley to be the running back 1 in projection because they have to account for Jalen Hurts like tush push, which like is fair. Like I think it's probably does lower his floor and lower.
Is that the same for Derrick Henry at all? Like does the kind of the same logic apply?
They don't run him on the 1 though.
Who? Lamar?
Like, Lamar can score from like 10 yards out.
Right. He's not.
Not from 1.
Yeah, not QB sneaking with Lamar.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I think it's reasonable to adjust Barkley's projection up because if you just think like, hey, maybe they don't get tackled at the 1 in like one game, he'll score 3 touchdowns from the 2 when they won't run the tush push. I don't know.
I think what also makes it difficult with the Eagles, and I've been talking about this last couple of weeks, but I will continue to do so until somebody on our stream acknowledges me. But no, the Eagles have the second slowest time between plays. They don't run a fast-paced, high-powered offense. It's a very slow, methodical grind. So it's hard for multiple players on that team to get there, in my opinion, on a weekly basis.
Yeah, that's fair. So I'm looking. What do you guys think about like the tight end situation? Brock Bowers, clear tight end 1. Do you agree with the ADP?
I think
Bowers and Njoku. Yeah,
I think we should wait on. I'd rather wait on Njoku than have to pay out for Bowers or Kate Otten.
Yeah, I don't want Kelsey. Sorry,
Kate Otten 6 from ETR, but like ETR basically had so that Njoku's like number 1, but he's only 0.1 points higher than Kelsey, who's tied with Bowers, and then Ingram's a close 4th. So like it's not really as much as ADP is showing here.
Lamar has to be the QB1, I would imagine.
Let's make this pick and then I'll check. Yeah, Lamar's QB1 by a couple points.
I know who I like here.
Who would you take, Anthony?
I like Drake London.
I also like Drake London.
Would you go London and then if Lamar's there, take him?
I would if we're lucky enough to get it. Yes.
I don't think we will be, but we can try it. I think quarterback is fine to push here because like they're like it seems pretty flat.
Yeah.
After Lamar, so like it's fine. So Lamar and Bijan go. We have Brees and London.
See, now it gets sticky because now the wide receiver situation. That's why you.
I know who I
wide
want.
Receiver the first 2 rounds.
Who do you want?
I want Kareem Hunt.
That's fine with me.
I don't like any receiver here that I'm excited to draft.
The problem is we'll do this now, but the problem is like Dobbins just projects so well. I'm gonna have so much fucking Dobbins this week. 31 ADP projects the running back 4.
He finally likes Dobbins now that the magical bot told him to. It's funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, it really is, right? It's all it takes is a little number on a screen.
Yeah, I'm going to start waiting. I'm going to start when I send you trades in Dynasty now. I'm going to wait for the week where the magical bot tells you that he's a great player. And those are the weeks that I'm going to send you trades. That's my new strategy
honestly,
moving
it's
forward.
It's a good strategy. That would probably work.
Yep.
So thinking about quarterback, do we want to try to stack anyone here with our team right now, or do we want to just wait and see what happens?
I haven't done that many drafts, but a lot of people who like actually know what they're doing in NFL, which is not me, have been saying that this week feels like a naked quarterback week. So
really,
I got that impression too when I was doing this slate.
There we go. I like that. Like Jalen Hurts feels okay naked. Love honestly feels okay naked. I don't think I would want to do Burrow without Chase.
Yeah, that's the stack I would want.
Seems legit
Chase, if I could get that, yeah.
Yeah, if T was in there too, it'd be a different story.
I just feel like the top wide receivers this week, who I really want to draft, I just like we got London right now, and I love London this week. But to stack him, you'd have to have Kirk, and I don't know in a 6-man format.
I have the solution.
Want Kirk in there.
What's that?
The solution is Njoku and Winston.
I just don't know. Jameis Winston does not project well.
ETR
I'd be cool.
Themselves.
I'd be cool with if you got like Tyreek Hill, if he fell to the end of draft, I'd be cool getting like Tua in the last round. That I'm kind of intrigued by.
So my question for you is, where do you guys think Marcus Mariota is projecting?
Like rank wise or like point wise?
Either one. Why not both?
I'm gonna say he's projected. I mean, they're playing the Bears. I'm gonna say he's projected QB 9.
I'll say 8.
11.
Okay.
I think he came out. Let's make this pick first. I think he came out early.
This has to be Njoku.
Njoku, yeah. Tight end 1. Sure. Don't mind if I do.
If you guys were here on the Tuesday stream, one of the things I talked about was Njoku was going to project the best.
Yeah, that was a good call.
I've had many of those. Thank you.
Yeah, you really should be drafting before projections come out because I don't know how you do it, man. I can't. I just don't know. Like, I can pick out the easy ones, but like
my hit rate really is like 90%, honestly.
All right, we're on the clock here. We need a receiver or a quarterback.
Brian Thomas and Jordan Love. Oh, we already have a quarterback. Do we? No, we don't. Brian Thomas and Jordan Love.
Probably
Those are the
Thomas
guys
first, right?
Yeah.
I like that. And it's game stacked. We love game stacks here.
We do. Yeah, I'm worried that's going to be a pretty popular combination. I don't really know, though.
I'm probably not going to get loved, are we? Who needs quarterbacks still?
2 people. We'll see. Maybe they want to stack if they have someone else.
Let's see.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get it.
So this is super popular Chicago stacks. People are really on Caleb Williams this week and DJ Moore. I don't know. It makes sense. I don't know. I don't know ball.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Caleb Williams is getting better week by week.
He is.
Yeah, this team's going to win it all, though. This is a nice team. Tyreek, Amon-Ra, Kelsey, Dobbins, Stephon Diggs. I like that.
Out on
Diggs.
Diggs.
We didn't have Kelsey.
Yeah, I don't know why he went Diggs. I probably would have won a second running back there, but I don't know. I don't win anyway, so.
I can't believe he didn't take Achane instead of Diggs. That sounds stupid.
Yeah, that seems bad, like genuinely bad.
Like that might be like a $10,000 mistake.
See, like here's my thing. This is why I don't want to draft Kareem Hunt at pick 14, just because like you can get Dobbins, Achane, and I think they're probably better plays than Kareem Hunt, to be honest.
See, I just disagree with that. I think you can project Kareem Hunt for 20 plus opportunities, and he's the goal line back. He scored 3 touchdowns in 2 games. I think he's going to do the same against a bad Raiders team that has nothing to play for.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Man.
We'll see. I'll talk to you on
Jordan Love goes.
Yeah, I know.
This guy takes naked Jordan Love. What a smart man.
Smart man indeed. That's what we were going to do.
Yeah, that's true. I can't. So we could either do, like, if we want to stack, we could do Cousins.
No.
See, that's my problem, though, is I just don't like that stack in a 6-man.
Where is...
See, now I want to go naked QB based off our team.
Lawrence. I mean,
Trevor
here's
Lawrence is
my-
intriguing.
I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to play. But if
You
we're
think
going to take a naked quarterback, we might as
Let's-
well take Jaden Daniels.
We'll Q tag it. That's fine. I hope
Because
this
like if
team
we're going
ends
to
up
take like a
getting
naked
Winston.
swap anyway, it doesn't matter. We can just swap later, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree. That's sharp.
Is there
That's
a
sure
way?
pick.
This is more about like the intricacies of Underdog, but is there a way to control which teams get which players in the Q swap?
No, unfortunately not.
That would be nice because like I would want that team to have either like Winston or Trevor Lawrence. But if you have, I don't know, like Kirk Cousins higher than both of them, just in general, you're gonna lose out on that. So
Yeah.
that's a miss.
Well, it's good for people like me who do a lot of drafts. Not good for people like you who don't.
Right.
Because like if I wouldn't go through each team and individually swap, but like the people who do like 20 would.
Yeah, I've only done my 5 drafts this week. Like getting Tyreek Hill in the 4th round, I feel like I'm just competing against myself. It just seems stupid.
Yeah, need 2 to join this. If anyone in the chat wants to come hang out, appreciate the 14 of you hanging out with us. Need 2 for this draft. But yeah, so like my ideal draft, now that I just did one, it's probably going to be 1 running back, 1 receiver early. Try to get Lamar if he falls. Probably not likely. Take a tight end and then just like get whoever projects well at the end, like Dobbins, Achan.
Yeah, that's why I kind of feel like doing. Yeah, I like running back, receiver first 2 rounds. I don't think I like running back because when I look at the receivers, I don't like anyone past the first like 5 or 6. I feel like, and there's running backs like Dobbins, like you said, who are going late.
To me, it feels like there's a tier after the first 3 tier drop.
Yeah, it's a tier.
First 4.
And then I think there's another tier. I think there's a second tier after St. Brown and London. Then after that, I think it's dart throws.
Well, I don't know. I would do it like these 2, like these 4 in the tier down to Amon-Ra, and then London and Higgins in their own tier if Higgins plays, and then it's.
You wouldn't put London up with St. Brown?
No,
I wouldn't.
I think I have him in the next tier. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know.
Ooh, a few no badges.
Nice.
By the way, while we're waiting to make the pick, I'll just recap the one team that I talked about on Tuesday. I think you'll now be able to appreciate it, Eric, with the ETR rankings out. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Bijan, Tyreek Hill, Brian Thomas, and David Njoku.
Yeah, that's nice.
How did you get that team again? Did you cheat?
I drafted on Monday afternoon. When Tyreek Hill was going in the 4th round.
That will do it.
If that team doesn't make noise, then I may have to just retire.
Briscoe's number 1. This guy is using ETR. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
On the clock here.
Where do you lean?
Again?
Is that where you lean, Eric?
I'm cool with any of these 3.
Me too.
No
Anthony
lean.
makes the call.
I don't know. Let's have fun with it. You want to just do like Tyreek Hill?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I feel like Tyreek Hill. I mean, I guess Chase. I mean, both those guys are kind
also
of the same thing. But
do you guys think he's legitimately questionable?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. He didn't practice. This guy says, I'm not using ETR. I am Herb Dean 13. Well, Mr. Herb Dean, you know ball. Also, that's a great username. Do you guys know who Herb Dean is?
No.
He's like the UFC ref. He's like the most famous one. He's a very funny guy.
Oh, I recognize him. I just Googled him. He's like the guy that does all the big fights.
Yeah. Legend.
Yes, that's him. Also, thank you, CRC, for popping in. I don't know if I recognize the username.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for hopping in. All right, so we're on the clock and 2 picks. Started with Tyreek.
Wow, Bowers really
Hours.
That's insane. That's a bad pick. We have to capitalize on the no badges.
Yeah. I am very fine with taking Lamar if he falls 1 more pick. Ooh, want to do it?
I am down.
I'm okay with that. What do you guys think about Zay Flowers now? He practiced. I think I saw that he practiced in full today.
No, I thought he was limited. If he's full, he's in.
If he's limited today, he'll probably play.
It's
Okay.
like limited. It's just so hard after like you don't know what a limited practice looks like. Was it a high ankle? Did they say?
I didn't hear anything about what the actual severity of the injury was.
My fear is if it's a high ankle, he'll play like 3 snaps and be like, yeah, like it's not gonna happen. Like that's definitely like a higher chance than people would project.
It's in the range of outcomes.
Yes.
He's also one of those guys. He's one of those guys that is so explosive and is just like a joystick that kind of that really relies on being able to change direction so quickly. So I think if it is a high ankle, it could be something that impacts him for a couple weeks at least.
So ETR is projecting him in, and they've been pretty on point with like in and out injury wise, but they only have him for 10 points, which is a pretty significant injury doc. His ceiling's pretty high though. His ceiling is 22, which is higher than I would think for his median projection.
Interesting. Well, we're on the clock in one pick. Started with Lamar Tyreek. I'm good with. I'm on Bijan.
Yeah, that's a Bijan pick. I like the way this draft is developing so far. We need more. We need more no badges.
There's no badges in here.
This is exactly this. I mean, other than taking Derrick Henry with the first pick overall in that one super team I just read, this is my exact team.
Yeah,
it's nice. So
yeah,
at this point,
Bijan has been falling because he doesn't project super well. He's basically the same tier as Kareem Hunt.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's fine.
So just thinking about the rest of this, I would imagine we would want to go Dobbins as like a 5th, 6th round pick. So we can pretty much keep that running back spot open. Is there a wide receiver you guys are trying to target here?
Scroll down maybe.
If Njoku falls again, I'm going to want to take him.
Yes, I actually agree with that. DJ Moore's a good one. I mean, I know we took Brian Thomas already, but I do like him.
Found you guys on Twitter a couple weeks ago. Been stopping by. This shit is gross. Appreciate the content. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I think gross means good. At least that's what I told myself.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You're gross as well.
GM, don't dupe me. So true. Never dupe.
What's up, Graham? Thanks for hopping in.
What do you guys think about Devontae Adams? Just as a general question.
I think I need to see him put up numbers with Rodgers before I would want to take him.
Generational wealth opportunity in drafting him, to be honest. Do we want to do Njoku?
We always want Njoku. I'm going to be so mad all the time.
So this is our exact...
I meant the draft. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, let's see. He said 12 and 13 were questionable.
So this is Brian. Brian, this is your exact team minus having Henry.
Yep.
But...
12 and 13 picks were questionable. Stephon Diggs and Jaden Reed. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty flat after London, like we just said.
Yeah, I'm out on Houston this week, so I don't really like the Diggs pick, but I could be proven wrong.
Tyreek Hill didn't practice today?
Correct. No, he did not. Foot injury.
Yeah, he said he's going to play. I don't know.
He said he was crying when Tua came on the field. That man is playing this week.
Did he actually say that?
He said, I was so happy he was back there, I could cry.
Oh, my God.
I know we already have our quarterback, but isn't it a little wild that is Josh Allen still on the board? That is crazy.
Well.
Yeah, but it's Josh Allen. That's like saying Shohei Ohtani doesn't project to have a hit tonight. Guess what? He's going to fucking have a hit.
What do you guys want to do here?
I'm good with either Dobbins. DJ Moore or Cooper or Dobbins if we want to just shore up the running backs.
I would like to shore up the Dobbins.
Okay.
Wow.
This is a good team as well.
Yeah.
Anthony hates Dobbins. It's crazy. Anthony hates Chargers and Steelers.
No, I love Dobbins. What are you talking about?
Yeah. All right, buddy.
He does.
Dobbins is the one Charger I love. I said,
okay.
How many weeks ago was it that I said he was as good as Jonathan Taylor? And you guys,
that's true. You did say
you guys wanted to throw me into
too much.
You guys wanted to throw me into a black hole and never hear from me again.
Am I faded for having Otten as my tight end 1? What do you guys think?
I don't think that's that ridiculous. I think the way with tight end that I like, same with running backs, is how I kind of do my pre-projections on Tuesdays that I announce. But I think with tight end, it's all about projectable volume. I've talked about it a couple weeks before. Otten, I think, is going to get at least 8 targets. I think Njoku is probably going to get double-digit targets. So I think it's just a matter of which one scores the touchdown. But I don't think that's crazy at all for having him there.
I know you guys don't care about the expected fantasy points model from ETR, but...
No, I find it interesting.
Okay. They have Njoku at 25 expected points. He actually did worse than his expected. Bowers had a ton of expected too. Disley, I don't know.
How about Jonnu Smith doing twice as good as his expected? That's pretty insane.
Yep. Kate Otten's up there, number 4. I think this Disley thing is just fake. So in my mind, I have Otten as like number 3 last week.
How do they come to these conclusions of expected versus actual?
We're on the clock.
Yeah,
we'll talk about this right after we make this pick.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
My lean is always going to be Brian Thomas, but we have him a lot. So if you want DJ Moore or Amari Cooper, I'm good with that.
I like DJ Moore.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Wow, what a squad this is. Lamar, Bijan, JK.
Meant to take Dobbins, not Pollard, but the bong rip got in the way. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it's Friday night.
Never Disley.
Wow, we attract some very interesting folks. We have Copper who does drafts while listening to us on a Friday night at the bar. We have CRC just ripping bong shots left and right when we do
shots.
What's a bong shot?
I don't know. I don't do any of this.
You can tell Brian doesn't rip many bong shots by calling them bong shots.
I'm a clean man. What can I say? You guys want me clean sober for the streams.
That's true. So I think they come up with this based on like how many targets you get, the average depth of the target, and where the target is like in the field. So like end zone targets are worth more. Like targets like on your own 20 aren't worth as much. Like that kind of thing. Pretty
cool. They have this for everything, right? Not just tight end.
Yeah, I think it's on their website, but I just can never find it. I looked for it last week, couldn't find it. You guys want to do a dog bowl?
I was just about to say, I think there's some value here in the dogs.
Yeah. I mean, the problem
why not?
is
you got money to blow now. Let's do 10 of them.
Yeah, I know. Nez told me I got to max the dog bowl this week. I don't know about that. That would be a nice way to parlay it, though.
That would be sick. I think our team on Tuesday that we drafted in the dog bowl is going to be pretty good. It's an interesting team that was ruined by Deontay Johnson. Thankfully, we got bailed out by the football gods that he's not going to play this week. So, Anthony, did you see the dog bowl?
I don't know if I saw the end result of it. You have it?
I don't know why Underdog is frozen on me, so let me refresh. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one.
All right, let's see. Love, Henry, Bigsby, Romeo Dobbs, Craft. Yeah, it's compelling. It's got some. I mean, it's game stacked. It's double stacked Packers. It's got Derrick Henry, who I will always enjoy having in my lineup. So yeah, no, I like it.
And
Deontay Johnson.
If Tank Bigsby, is the starter.
Oh, actually, you know what? I do remember you saying this because you had said that Deontay was going to get Surtain, right?
Yes.
And then Eric said that doesn't matter.
Doesn't care.
Yeah.
And to that, I laughed in my room and said, "Ha ha ha! Yes, it does. It does matter."
Also, if you prepare your eyes, this team is disgusting.
Oh, nice.
You guys drafted that one?
Better.
Yeah, we drafted this one on stream.
We did that one on stream?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I wanted Njoku.
That one grosses me out.
I got Winston and I was happy about it.
Kareem Hunt. And I got Ingram.
I'm not feeling that one.
Ingram for three other players.
I wanted Njoku so bad on that team and he wouldn't let me.
Need one for the dog bowl. If anyone wants to hop in, draft with the boys.
What do we think what's the spot to draft in dog bowl this week? What's the optimal position?
My guess would be anywhere in the top 6.
Yeah, that was my lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because they're kind of a teardrop.
6. This is what I'd have my first tier in any order. Doesn't matter too much.
Yep.
So if I get any of these guys, I'm happy. And then I'm mildly happy if I get AJ Brown or Joe Mixon, and then I'm upset if I get anyone past that.
Yeah,
I feel like people are being very dismissive of Joe Mixon and ignoring the fact that despite missing 2 games, I think every game that he's played, or I think 3 of the 4, he's got like 20, 24 points, 23 points at least.
Yeah, he was awesome. Worst pick on the board last week and got there. So
why was he the worst pick on the board? Because ETR, the magical bot, said he was going to be bad?
100%. That's exactly why.
No.
The thing is, so here's why he's a bad pick. Like in reality, so his ADP was like, or I don't even know if it was Mixon. Did Mixon have a good week last week? Did he get 25 points? Or was that someone else?
He did.
Yeah, it was like him and Gibbs were both like 15 ADP, getting drafted every single time, and they projected worse than Aaron Jones, who was getting drafted every time, than Dobbins, than Pollard, than Chuba. All those guys weren't getting drafted every time. Projected better than the guys than Mixon and Gibbs, and Mixon and Gibbs go off. Like it was just if one of them went off, I could have survived. Both of them had to kill me.
But maybe let's just simplify it and think about the fact that Mixon and Gibbs are probably the 2 best football players that you named out of those 5 or 6 guys. So that could be a reason why.
I think it. Yeah. Sure. And Graham says Anthony knows ball.
Thank you, Graham.
Yeah, like here's the thing, right? If you're just picking players who are good at football, if you're just kind of randomly guessing, like you don't have a process. Like, how do you repeat that? Like, how do you know next week who the good players are?
Excuse you. I am insulted. Every call I've basically made the last 3 weeks has been fucking on the money. For you to say that I'm guessing and I have no process is insulting to my integrity.
Then congratulations on your 50K.
Goodbye.
So we have pick 9, which leads me to believe that we're probably going to fall outside of the tier that Gumby wanted for us.
We could get Amon-Ra if somebody reaches on Bowers.
Nah, Crash Rich is going to take him. He knows ball.
Mixon, there you go. Oh, sorry. I was looking at it
One more pick. One more pick. Come on.
Oh, good. Andre Drummond, 2 quick bells. That's what we need to see tonight.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want to go Lamar.
Yeah, I'm definitely anything but Lamar here.
I would go. I personally like Walker this week.
I'm good with that. That's what I was going to say.
Can we go London?
Yep.
Pick him.
Because you want the running back.
Why do you have Andre? Is Andre Drummond like a good? I know he's just boards, doesn't he? Is he good?
He gets so many rebounds, and Embiid's not playing. So,
but is that like good? Like, is that going to get you there? Just boards?
Well,
like, I don't know NBA underdog, so I mean, you tell me. But
so rebounds 1.2 points, and every point you score is like a full point. So like offensive rebound plus like a dunk is like 3.2 points. So like a few of those, and he smashes. And like blocks and steals are worth 3 points. So if like a few blocks too.
A couple blocks, yeah.
Adds up quick.
How is Embiid not? Wait, did Embiid? Was this their second game, Philly? Or is it their second game?
He's not playing.
He didn't play in the first one, right?
No, he didn't.
What is this?
He's out all week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, him and Kawhi. This is why I can't watch the NBA sometimes. They're the biggest bitches.
It's true. It's
play, man. It's the opening game.
So you said you wanted to take London here, Eric. What was the rationale for it?
Just the later running backs, HN, Dobbins.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Taylor is good. Kamara.
Yeah.
And to me, I would just reach one of these 2 running backs here, to be honest with you. None of these picks are particularly inspiring to me.
No, I would tend to agree with that.
Njoku?
I don't know how many running backs are going to make it on the way back, though. Could we get Kate Otten on the way back? That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I like HN.
Yeah,
I'll take HN.
HN's a ball
back in on the Dolphins now that Tua's back.
Yep. The only thing that's concerning about HN is his ADP was 30. I don't know where he was going in the dog bowls because I didn't do any early in the week, but I don't know. I doubt he was going at 30.
Yeah, I find that
maybe like the first 3 drafts, but like, can we even care about those?
Yeah. Also, Respooked agrees with you, Anthony. He says they are though, and I agree with you. Yeah, Stephen A. About Kawhi and Joel Embiid.
Oh yeah. It's disgusting.
Tied for first in NBA, so that's a good start. About 6 minutes into the slate, so I basically win.
Enjoy the 50K.
So let's see.
Did you have Scotty Barnes? Brian, you did your homework. You figured out who Mr. Barnes is?
No, he didn't. He wasn't in the slate that won, so I don't need to know him.
Oh. I was like actually like in shock when you didn't know who Scotty Barnes was.
I still don't. Let me see if I can Google him. If I know what he looks like, but I just don't know the name.
He's tall.
Yeah, no, never heard of. Where did you go to school, Anthony?
Florida State.
He wasn't like a star in college. So that's
right. That is fair.
Oh, interesting.
He was a one and done guy. Pretty good as a rookie, but not like Zion or anything.
Was Zion that good his rookie year?
Yeah. Rookie year or like Duke year?
He was good in the NBA.
I thought you were gonna say like
he was
at Duke.
When he played, he didn't play that much his first year. He was hurt a decent
Let's
amount.
just remember though, Duke lost with him, RJ Barrett, and Cam
Reddish?
Cam Reddish on the team. How the hell did
someone
they
else too? Someone else really good on that team.
Whoever it was, I don't understand how they didn't win. They lost like in the Sweet 16, I believe.
That's literally Kentucky's every year of their existence.
It's just because they're a bunch of freshmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's literally what it is.
Dave, super sharp guy, takes Dobbins at 20. So I'm glad we took a running back because it kind of.
So Viper went back-to-back RBs, which is interesting because I just really feel like this is a weak wide receiver slate after the first 5, I'm going to say. So I don't know what his plan is at wide receiver. Oh, Garrett Wilson. Well, there's your plan.
I mean, but I think that's right. I think if you miss out on the top tier of receivers, just go running back. Just take up the value that you can.
Oh, I agree. If you don't think after the top 5, you don't want to pick a wide receiver just to pick one, but you never want to pick Garrett Wilson.
Because let's say how much different is Jaden Reed than
Garrett Wilson or even
Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Brian Thomas? Is he that much worse of a play? He might be a better play. He might be I don't know. I just think it's stupid to reach out.
No, I think the process was right. I just don't know if Wilson would have been my wide receiver that I would have taken there. Yeah. But I think the process was right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the call on London because if you look at the draft board here, 3 running backs went right after London and no wide receivers went, and we were still able to get HN or Hunt have our choice there. So that was a good call by you.
Yep. Crash Rich nose ball. He has Kareem Hunt.
Smart man.
Yeah. Who's going to guard Wilson?
Wilson guards himself.
And Njoku falls.
Nice.
Wow.
That is
90% Njoku.
This is a very cool team to start. If we can get Amari Cooper on the way back.
You want Amari Cooper, really?
Yeah, dude. Cooper's going to have a good... I mean, unless you wanted to do the
That's
Caleb.
My mini upset of the week. I actually like Seattle in that game.
I do too. I agree with you, but I think Cooper is going to be hyper targeted this game. We saw that.
Although I think DK is out now. That was a surprise rule out.
Great point. That is a great point.
Actually, yeah. Let's think about that for a second, especially in this format, because Lockett and JSN. I mean, they're going what pick?
Right around here.
High.
No, later than this.
Is it?
Yeah. What do you guys? Do you guys have a preference, JSN or Lockett? They're basically the same projection.
I would probably go JSN if I had to pick between the two. You like Kamara here?
Yes, I love Kamara. I took Lockett and Gino in a draft. Respooked says.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I would honestly, I don't hate a double stack of that game.
I don't know if that game's going to be that high scoring.
Kamara.
Can I see the other running backs?
Yeah, I don't like the rest of those guys.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Probably projects well, but might be done with him forever.
Who'd you say that about?
Chuba.
Oh, yeah.
Respook says he looks at him in the end zone more than JSN. Yeah, I don't the one game that they were on primetime. I think it was against the Lions. Lockett had 20 end zone targets. That was insane.
Yeah, he did. And Lockett is one of those. JSN, they use a little bit more of those short area targets. Lockett is the guy who gets the go routes.
He's just one of those older receivers that's just not fun to play anymore, start anymore. But he still produces pretty well.
He's just like Doug Baldwin.
Yeah, Doug Baldwin, good name there.
What do you guys think about Javonte versus Carolina this week?
Compelling.
Yeah.
Compelling,
but I like to draft good football players. So I
don't think Javonte has. You don't think he's a bad player?
Yeah, I was going to say maybe I don't know ball, but I think Javonte's a good football player.
I think he was before the injury. I don't think he's going to be the same, at least this year.
So if we're just going based on ETR projections, our team is going to smash every other team in projection. So that's going well for us.
Let's look at the wide receivers and quarterback because that's the last 2 spots we have to fill.
Yep. We'll do quarterback first. So I'll queue up the stacks that we could do. We could do Atlanta, we could do Cleveland.
Yeah.
Do you guys Spencer Rattler? No? Anyone?
No.
I can't even find him. Okay, so no.
You can always tag Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I like that a lot less in the dog bowl when we really want to be stacking.
Okay.
And then we can look at receivers and see what we want to do. You guys like Marv?
No.
Okay.
You do this week?
I don't know yet.
Miami's defense is pretty solid. I would personally try to stay away from him if I could.
Why can't I mean, it's just an idea, but do we like Lockett and Gino? It was Respooked who just said that. I kind of like that.
You like that?
I don't hate it.
We can do it.
Gino's not going to project well, though.
I know. I like Burrow. Burrow is probably going to be. I mean, is a naked Burrow insane?
I mean, it's not insane.
What about like if we have Yoshivas? If Higgins doesn't play? No, seriously.
Yeah, no, I actually don't hate that.
No.
If Higgins doesn't play and Yoshivas catches 2 touchdowns, which he's shown the ability to do, Burrow is the one who's going to score the most points out of
So
this
for
group.
me, it's either Burrow and Yoshi or Mahomes and Worthy.
Oh yeah, Burrow and Yoshi for sure. If that's the options.
Okay. Well, I hope Higgins doesn't play.
It's going to feel very gross to take Yoshi right now, but I guess we're doing it.
Just think about it, though. How many people are going to draft Yoshivas in the dog
Not
bowl?
many.
And if he catches touchdowns from Burrow in what people expect to be a high-scoring game, that could be the team that puts it over the top.
Interesting wrinkle to this. ETR has Higgins projected out, which I honestly, just based on vibes, I would have projected him in, but they know more than I do.
Well, he was downgraded to questionable today or doubtful? It was
Questionable.
questionable, right? But he was downgraded, right?
Yeah. I think it was
Yeah,
was it a new injury?
It was a new injury. He heard it today.
That gives me cause for concern.
The thing is, like, a quad injury is not like you can play through a strained quad. It's not like a strained hamstring. It's not the same thing.
Higgins doesn't play through anything.
That's fair. Speaking of soft players, here's the other thing that's though is actually wait, maybe they do have Higgins projected in because I thought I saw him in before.
You said he was 12.2.
Okay. Yeah, they do have him in. I don't know why I said that, but because I was going to look at Yoshivas's projection. They have him at like 4, but I'm sure probably 75% of that of Higgins' projection will go straight to Yoshivas. So that would be like another 10 points, 9 points.
It would be another 7.5.
He would project well.
I don't know. I feel like Burrow was not the pick.
Who?
I said I feel like Burrow was not the pick.
Maybe someone got very upset that we picked him. I'm curious.
Why would somebody be upset?
If we sniped him.
No, they took Chase in like the fourth overall.
I feel like the pick was Geno and Lockett.
We'll find out. I don't know. But like we saw with we're spooked. Like I think people are kind of in on that right now. There's a little bit of
fair
around.
But how many people that have that also have Kamara, London, and Njoku, and who else do we have at running back?
Kamara.
And HN. Yeah, I mean, I bet you most of the people that have Lockett and Geno probably don't have what we have. Could be wrong, but
I will say, I don't know if you saw this on Tuesday's stream. You know, this is just to everyone, but specifically to Anthony. One of the guys who qualified had Stephon Diggs, who had 2 points. Not saying that I want to draft somebody who's going to project for 2 points, but I think the chance of Burrow and Yoshivas doing well if Higgins doesn't play is worth the chance of taking him there just for the uniqueness.
Just going to throw this out there. No jinx, though. We only need that to hold for about 6 more hours.
Zion at the 10 o'clock game?
I don't know. There is 10 o'clock games on it, though.
What
do you guys think? Want to do another dog bowl or a 6-man?
I'm good for either or. Anthony, what's your preference?
Well, you know what? I don't want to tell Gumby how to spend his money, but I like the dog bowls if we want to do it.
I'm rich now. It's fine. No, I was hoping we would do this because my plan is to do like a decent amount of dog bowls, probably like 50 this week. So,
ooh,
how about that NBA contest? A little dunking after dark. I like that.
Yeah, we can do a quick one. Those are only 4 people, so they'll go quick.
Like the dunk in the dark. That might be a good challenge.
My advice to you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Allow me to scroll. Lava, how we doing? Don't check the leaderboard right now. Don't take a screenshot.
What up, Lava? Thanks for hopping in. Hope you're having a good night.
Who's at the bar tonight watching us? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, where's Copper? Come on. We need to get into a dog bowl with Copper, and then he'll...
Either one of us will win, yes.
Yeah.
But in all sincerity, I wouldn't do a lot of dog bowls this week just because there were so many people that got Tyreek Hill in like the 3rd round.
I don't know if that... I don't know. The dog bowl is different because everyone playing it kind of knows what they're doing, so they don't let that happen.
Okay. There was ambiguity, though, around if Tua was going to be cleared on Monday morning. So
let's do one while we wait. It's going to instant fill and throw. So if anyone wants to do a dog bowl, we need 4. Hop in.
So this is just a late slate. What is this? 2 games?
Yeah.
Phoenix, Lakers.
Oh, I know these players.
We rolled a 101. There's a
Anthony Davis.
Drop. Yeah, nice. You know ball.
I know it's not LeBron.
Lava says, I will tilt my face off if I don't win money tonight.
Well, you know, Lava.
Lava was crushing WNBA, so if he's
it's all just super flex. Oh my god.
yeah, no
No
position.
wonder this is easier. Just take guys that can score and
Correct.
do stuff that's good.
All right,
when Russell Westbrook was like a walking triple double, was he the 101 every day? I would imagine.
I only started playing last year, so I could not tell you.
I
would
bet you like
imagine
5
that.
years ago, Harden had to be the number one, the 101.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see. Let me see if the dog bowl filled yet. Dog bowl, we need 3.
All right,
Anthony
Anthony
Davis
Davis,
is the
boom.
pick. If you guys want to see Gumby's secret sauce, you're about to witness it.
Yeah, there's no projections loaded in, so I don't know what I'm doing.
That's okay. I know the players. I can help here.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, that's a nice slate. I like this.
Anthony.
Never heard of who the hell is Anefre Simmons?
Anthony.
Anthony
But
Simon.
nice nice attempt.
Who is this guy?
Say it again. Say it again.
Anthony
No,
Simon.
he's irrelevant. We're not.
No.
taking him.
I want Brian to say it again. I know how to say it. I want Brian to say it.
Where
Again.
is he? A French guy?
I
No.
don't think so.
Huh? Never heard of him.
Where do you go to
Okay.
college? Any ideas?
I have no
Couldn't-
idea.
Trick question. He didn't.
Wow, that's crazy.
I like-
ball.
McCollum. Who do you like, Eric?
Like I said, didn't look at the projections. If I had to guess, I think Simons is going to project well.
Yeah, Anthony
Oh, boy.
Simons.
We have 2 picks, so we can let this one fill. Auto.
Probably McCollum, but actually I don't know because Zion's in now. But
Oh, is he? Okay, stay away.
no, but what's the other guy that got hurt? DeJounte Murray got hurt.
Okay,
I
so
don't
keep him in.
Is that all it takes? Let me just see his projection. Let me look what ETR has. 33. We can do better. Bradley Beal. You know him?
I know the name.
All right, we'll go Bradley Beal.
That's the criteria.
He played 38 minutes last game, which is very good. So,
Out of what? 48?
yeah, no one plays 48 though. Guys need 2 for the dog bowl.
Where's Bronny? Scroll down for Bronny.
Yeah,
3 minutes, right?
Oh, there he is.
there he is.
3.9.
He had a rebound. Simons projects for only 30, so we don't know ball. That's unfortunate.
No, we do. We just don't listen to the guy who does.
Yeah, that's true.
If I never heard of his name, he's not worth taking. Ooh,
You guys like Austin Reeves? You know him, right?
I do know him. Yes, he's a golfer.
Is he?
Oh, big golfer. He's a
You know who's
strat.
also a golfer? Did you see this on? You probably didn't see this on Twitter over the offseason. Garrett Wilson, big golfer.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good career for him to take up. Maybe you should look into that.
I like Rui.
Scoop.
You guys like Rui?
Yeah, Rui. Is he a Gonzaga guy?
Gonzaga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you would know that. I knew it.
I like.
some
Yeah,
stuff.
Gonzaga produces some good players. I'll take him every time.
All right.
Oh, how about Herb Jones?
You know Herb Jones?
No, but Herb, the UFC guy, might. Maybe it's a sign.
I think Tyus is probably the better pick.
Is that a Duke guy?
Tyus
Yeah.
Jones. I think he's a Duke guy.
All right, maybe I do
All
know
right.
ball.
Yeah.
College at least. Guys went to college.
That's right. Nothing else beyond that. Respook said that he played at OU.
Who?
Whoever we were talking, I don't remember. The Anthony
Simon?
Falafel, the falafel guy.
No, not Simons.
No. Oh, I don't. I thought that's who he was referring to, but I could be wrong.
Maybe CJ McCollum?
No, he went to Lehigh.
You are sick, dude.
Oh, come on. You got to know that. I think
Oh,
most of the people in the
Reeves.
chat know that. They beat Duke.
Reeves.
They beat Duke in 2013, 2012. They beat Duke as a 15 seed. You
Oh, that's
remember
right.
that?
Was he on that team?
Yes, he was.
Wow.
We're on the clock
Dog
for our
still
last pick.
needs one to fill. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who the fuck Javonte Green is.
I don't know any of these players except Grayson
Klingen?
Allen,
You
and we're
don't-
not
you don't
taking
Klingen?
him.
You got to know
No.
Klingen. Oh, come on. Did you not watch
did.
UConn the past 2 years?
I think
We live in the Northeast.
Fine. We have 2 Phoenix guys, so it's not great.
You don't know Klingen, actually. You're being serious.
Is that the white guy?
Yeah,
They played on
Here?
UConn.
you know.
Yes. Yeah.
White curly-haired 7-foot guy.
Yes.
I do.
Guys, if someone could join the dog bowl, we need one. I really want to watch the Yankees at 8 o'clock, so that'd be great.
Got the Yankees swag.
Yep.
I actually don't know who the jersey is on the back. I think it's Jeter, but I could be wrong.
Someone left. You guys just want to do a normal one, a regular 6-man?
Sure.
That's fine. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Andrew said Sauce Gardner is also a golfer. That's
you know what? That's definitely what I was thinking of. It's not Garrett Wilson. My bad. I'm spreading fake news.
Garrett Wilson is just not an
You
athlete.
gotta stick to football.
No, he's just not an athlete.
All right, let's play the game called Let's Scroll.
About the guy that went to Ohio State and was a first-round pick in the NFL.
All right, Anthony, that's an easy one. Where'd James Conner go to college?
He went to Pitt.
He did. Oh, yes. For anyone that missed it, the reason we're doing this, Anthony has a sick ability to do two things. One, he recalls where players went to school, both college and NFL. And he also could tell you the name of the mascot for any D1 college or football team. So if you want to test his knowledge out,
at the mascots.
If you want to test his knowledge out, feel free to put some random D1 schools that have a football or college team, and he will be able to tell you. I would bet my life that he would be able to tell you the correct answer on anything.
Where did Likely go to college? This is a good one.
Coastal Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that, Eric?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's a fun school.
Big Likely guy is a prospect. His highlight tape is fun from college.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's just an athlete at the tight end spot.
Noah Fant.
He went to Iowa.
Did he?
I don't know.
Huh. Yep. See, again, he says it so smugly, but it's like so nice.
Yeah. Tight end university.
It is.
Where did Mark Andrews go, and who was his quarterback?
He went to Oklahoma.
Baker.
And
was it Baker? Had to have been.
He might have even had. Did he have Kyler at all?
No, I don't think so. It had to have been Baker. And we're on the clock, and we're going to take Henry because he fell.
I think he definitely had Baker. I'm just wondering if he had Kyler at all.
I feel like Mark Andrews has been in the league for a decade.
He's only been around like 6 years, I think.
Yeah, it feels
something like that.
Yeah.
But it does feel like he's like 33. He's
It
not.
does.
He's like 28, I think.
I think he is 28.
My shiny teeth in me, Chip Schuyler. What's going on?
Shout out to Chip. He's always drafting. He's doing everything.
He's always also a very good drafter as well.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Every time I draft with him, he always has players. He's like, oh, damn, that's a good team too.
Yeah.
Hot dog fingers. That's a good one too.
So we're on the
Is Amon Ross still there? Oh, he just went. Or he went earlier, actually. Lamar or Ken Walker? Those are the two I would want. But it's hard to stack Lamar unless we don't want to.
We have Henry.
We got Henry now.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
I think we definitely got to take Lamar.
For
Yeah.
sure. I forgot we did.
Plus, I don't really like going in this slate back-to-back RB.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's guys later on.
It's just I'm afraid to plug in my projections into my sheet and see, because it's just gonna say like this tier, like just don't take anyone here. It's just gonna push up like Dobbins and whatever all the way up there, and I feel like that's wrong, but it also might be right.
I want Njoku on this next pick.
Yeah, we have 100% Njoku tonight, so I'm not surprised.
I tried to get you to have 100% on Tuesday, but now that you see the little computers, you like them.
I'm way more open to it now.
Oh, Bijan.
He doesn't project that well. He projects worse than Dobbins.
All right, fine.
And Hunt. Worse than Hunt, too.
We'll take the less talented player.
Yeah.
I hate that for us.
Me too.
It's bad vibes. We need to will him into being a good player.
Which one?
Njoku.
Oh no, Njoku is very talented. I was talking about Dobbins and Bijan.
If Amari Cooper was still there, he would project nowhere close to this. So his projection is not because he's good. It's because there's no one else to throw the ball to.
No, it's because Watson got hurt. That's the only reason.
Well, that's true too.
That's the whole reason. If Winston was the quarterback from week 1, Njoku would be a top 5 projected tight end every week.
So Anthony, what are your thoughts on Deshaun Watson's injury?
What are my thoughts on it?
Yeah.
I mean, hallelujah if you're a Browns fan. That's my thought on it.
Yeah, true.
I mean, their season's cooked, but I think for Njoku, I mean, this is a gold mine having Winston now. And I heard you guys talking on the last stream, and I don't know why. Like, it's just very weird with like the situation there. But I think Brian, you made a good point at one point during the stream. Is that why did they seem like they almost want to start like DTR over Winston? But I think what you said was compelling. Is that if Winston comes in and kind of lights the world on fire for a few weeks, I mean, it kind of makes it look even worse with that Deshaun Watson situation that it already was, and they know DTR can't play, so very weird.
I'm fine with Higgins there. If he didn't get hurt, he'd be going early. So I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that's the reason with the Browns. I think it might be more so like DTR is younger and they don't really know what he is, whereas like Winston, he's going to throw 30 touchdowns.
Oh, I've seen DTR bad.
Where'd he go to college?
UCLA, I believe. Let me fact check myself on. Yeah, fact check that one. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yep, UCLA.
Yeah. Very good. That's sick. That's really sick, man.
He was like, people loved him before the draft, like when he got picked.
Who else went to UCLA? Another bust at the QB position. We can make our pick, but does anybody know? Think about it. Chew on it while we make this pick.
I will. I like Achane and I like Hunt.
3.
I'm not going to take any Javonte, so if you guys want to take him, now would be the time.
Yeah, you want to do that? Diversify a little bit?
These 5 I'm good with.
Make the call, Anthony.
Let's just do a Javonte, because Brian said he's not going to take any of them. So,
Josh Rosen.
Yep, good job.
Wow,
yeah, I feel bad.
The chosen one. Nine mistakes ahead of me.
That guy never had a chance. He played what, like 3 games?
I thought he played a whole season.
No shot. No.
He played a season. Yeah, I think he played like 15 games.
What team?
12 to 15 games. He was with the Cardinals.
No shot. I don't believe that.
He got drafted like 9 overall.
Yeah, I think it was 10 because he said 9 mistakes ahead of me.
Wow, he started 13 games.
Yeah, and what did he do in those 13 games?
Oh my God, this guy is ass.
Right. He's played 24 career games, 54% completion percentage, less than 3,000 yards, and a 12 to 21 touchdown interception ratio.
5.6 yards per attempt. That's Deshaun Watson territory.
And he has 1 tackle. I'm guessing on a pick 6 he threw.
His most valuable contribution.
Yes. I'm good with either of these 2 receivers.
Chip takes Jaden Daniels.
I like Chip's team.
Me too. Every draft I do against that guy, I'm always like, damn, that's a good team. Who do you guys want to take here?
What do we got?
These are my 5.
I'm fine with going back to Brian Thomas.
I'd prefer to scroll here a little bit. One of these top 3.
All right. Take whoever you want. You're going to take Mooney, though. I know you.
You read my mind. He projects well. I have to.
I knew it. Also, speaking of which, just out of curiosity, because I've been pretty big on the Brian Thomas scroll down this week, how is he projecting? Because he was previously on Tuesday when we streamed, he was ADP 36. Now he moved up to 30, so it's not huge, but I'm guessing he's projecting better than what people thought before the rankings were released.
Let's see. So he is at 11.1. Right. Okay. Let me see. Next,
give me like the 2 players ahead or behind him.
So ahead, Garrett Wilson, Jalen Waddle, and then behind him is DJ Moore and Darnell Mooney.
Okay. Yeah, I could see 4 of those 5 guys projecting around the same.
He is wide receiver 13 from ETR.
Okay, not terrible. That's not a bad scroll down though. And like I said, in the game that they're going to play against Green Bay, I think it'll be a game that they have to throw a lot. So I can expect him to get like 7-8 targets.
So this is how my brain works for like scrolling down, right? So Brian Thomas projection 11.1. His ADP is like 30 point something, which means he's going in like 75% of drafts. Whereas Darnell Mooney, 10.6 projection, which is half a point lower than Thomas. His ADP is 35.8, never getting drafted. To me, that's like easy. Like just take Mooney there. Like you have almost no projection.
Here's the difference though. Brian Thomas is the number 1 on his team. He's going to be the target leader. If you told me that Drake London had 12 targets and Mooney was kind of phased out, had like 4 or 5, I would believe you. I would be shocked if Brian Thomas doesn't have at least 8 targets, and I think he's a better player than Mooney. So there's a reason he's going ahead in him in most of these cases. I think I'd rather have Brian Thomas as a slate-breaking upside player than the number 2 on the team hoping it breaks right.
I like that. Slate-breaking upside.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
It's a good term you coined a couple weeks ago.
Thank you. Yeah, Eric kind of inspired it, but it just made sense. And before we jump into the Mooney debate, Respooked wants to know if it's okay to take Bijan at 20 when his ADP is 12.
No, you might get banned. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's fine.
I still think Bijan in the first 15 picks is more than okay. So I would be happy to take him at 20.
Yeah, I'd be like, here's like, realistically, if you think Brian Thomas is going to be optimal 10% of the time, I would just take Thomas 10% of the time. And Mooney, if you think it's 8% of the time, I would just take him 8% of the time.
Yeah, but the difference is like I'm only doing 5 drafts a week, so I'm going to take the guy who I believe in every time.
I would take your stance very strong. I would take like 100% of guys you like.
I have 80% in Njoku.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
80% Tyreek.
All right, fellas. Anything else before we end the stream?
Go Yanks.
No. Yeah, go Yankees. Thank you all again for the continued support. We appreciate everyone who always hops in the chat, makes it more fun for us. If you guys are new and enjoyed the content, make sure you hit the like button, comment if you have something that you'd like to say. We read all the comments. Easy one. There's none on any video we've ever posted. And make sure you subscribe if you are enjoying the content. We do stream twice a week, once pre and post ETR projections. So if you want to get some potential closing line value before the projections are released, we give our top 3 at each position on Tuesday stream. And then we use more Sims and ETR projections for the second half. So thank you all again for the continued support. Road to 500 subscribers. We're almost halfway there, which is super exciting. Thank you all for those that have stopped by and supported us.
Yeah, come be our next 50K winner.
Yeah. So I'll be running. So tomorrow I'll be running the week 7 post contest sims and the week 8 pre-lock sims. So I'll update you guys on that too.
Awesome. Right. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in,
everyone.
Tuning in. Appreciate the chatters. Have a good night. Go Yankees.
Go Yankees.